there's different mindsets when it comes to looking for opportunities, even in adversity. Okay, there are different mindsets when it comes to looking for opportunities, even in adversity. So, if you've got your terrorist-like people, first of all, we have a negative approach to looking for opportunities. Okay, because that's really the difference between a player and a terrorist. A terrorist will just go with what they're given and moan about it. A player will go with what they're given and look for opportunities to move it forward. Okay, so a terrorist will tell you there are no opportunities in life. So those people currently, when it comes to COVID, are telling us it's still all bad, it's still a nightmare, it still hasn't been fixed, it's going to be terrible next year as well, and so on and so on and so on and so on. Okay, there's no opportunities to put it right, even though this morning the first 90-year-old granny had the first vaccine that was rolled out this morning. I saw it on the news. That happened today. First vaccine has come about, so there is some light at the end of the tunnel. But a terrorist will go, no, I'm not taking a vaccine. It's going to turn us all into zombies, and so on and so on and so on. Now, look, taking the vaccine is a personal choice, isn't it? At the end of the day, yeah. But if you're moaning about the virus and there's a potential answer to it and you refuse the answer, then look for another opportunity. That's all I'm going to say basically on the matter. So they will tell you there are no opportunities that come along. Then they will also tell you that there are opportunities, but they will ignore them. So they might see an opportunity, but it's a bit too hard work, isn't it? It's a bit too hard work. We don't want to do this, we don't want to do that, so we'll just ignore them. So this is a very, very simple mindset for a terrorist-like behaviour. They'll either tell you that there are no opportunities, nothing good ever happens to me, or I'll ignore opportunities when they come along because they're too much hard work. Okay? Then you have kind of a neutral mindset, and we call you'll see this in a moment, we call these people like spectators in a business as well. So I'll share this model with you in a moment. But spectators are people that want to do well but aren't that confident to go out and actually find it for themselves. They'll have to wait until something comes along and then they will take the opportunity. So this is like a neutral mindset here. Like if an opportunity comes along and it falls in my lap, I will go and I will take it. Okay. Then you've got the player mentality. So the players don't just wait to take opportunities. They're not interested in the red stuff either. What they will do is they will go to look to seek out opportunities. They will be actively looking for ways to make themselves more productive, happier, more professional, more successful, whatever it may be. Okay? They will seek them out. And then ultimately, the ultimate mindset is if they can't seek them out, okay, if they're looking and they can't find it, they won't just be content with continuing to look for opportunities. They will create their own opportunities. Okay, they will create their own. And in all honesty, when COVID happened and we went into the first lockdown, I think I kind of started here and ended up here. Yeah, so I did a little bit of on that downward curve of change. We all get bumped. We all feel bad, even players. Players don't just jump that part and go, everything's brilliant. They go through the pain as well. And I remember going, all the training's been cancelled. Nobody wants any training. Oh my God, the business is going to close. No opportunities. What we're going to, it wasn't even what we're going to do. It was we can do nothing. We can do nothing about this, okay? But then I think I jumped and kind of started going, okay, well, how can we do this differently? How can we get our message out, without actually physically being in the room with somebody? How can we do that effectively so the feedback is good and they get body language and so on and so on and so on and so on, okay? And then we built the studio and so on, as you know, and hopefully created the opportunities which, we did to be able to work with you guys and other clients going forward. So it was a journey through these things that we have. We don't just jump from here to here. It's a bit of a journey that we go through. However, ultimately, terrorist mindsets are going to be here. Player mindsets are going to be here. That's the difference between the two, and you can see I've kind of got my red, amber, green going on here. Okay, 5 different mindsets when it comes to opportunities, and you can normally tell whether somebody's a player or a terrorist by the way they're talking about what they can possibly achieve and what they can or what they can't do. Okay, so red mindsets tell you what they can't do on a regular basis. Green mindsets tell you what they could possibly do on a regular basis.